Hi there! In this video we're going to learn how to configure a simple wall switch. First we select our switch block and we start by giving it a title. Let's call it a simple switch. Now we click in Add Article and we are going to start adding the articles that will make up our switch. So for the first article we are going to add the switch itself, and I'm going to add it to the chapter 1.3 of the appliances in our budget. Next, I also need to add the box in which the switch is going to be inserted in the wall. That is the appliances box. So once again, I open my list of articles, I look for the article that I want, and I insert it. It's going to appear in the chapter 1.1 of tubing. Now, in CAD meter, we need to take in consideration that we are working on a 2D environment, and as such, we have no perception of the height of our components. But I know that since this is a switch, the switch is going to be around half the height of the wall, and as such, I need cable. I need to account for the cable which is going vertically from inside the wall up to the switch itself. And we do that by adding the articles of cable and tubing inside the component of the switch itself. That's what I'm going to do now. I click once again in Add Article, and I'm going to look for the cable. In this case, it's going to be a simple wire. The chapter 1.2 of the cabling, and I also need to add the tubing in which that wire is going to go through. So it's going to be a 20 millimeter diameter simple tube. But right now, CAD meter is only accounting for 1 meter of length of both my wire and my tube. But I may need a little bit more of that. I may need half our wall is going to be more than 1 meter. And so I can manually change the length that I want, or I can also add a variable, which is what we're going to do now. We're going to add a variable called appliances, and what this does is it's going to apply a multiplicative factor of 1.3 to our length and give me a more proximate number of the length that I'm going to need for my final budget. Now that my component is fully configured, I must click in Save. And I can also now try to export my component to other projects with the copy components functionality. And as you can see by the visibility of functionality, I have no more objects to create components, so I can now proceed with my budgeting.